Welcome, luminaries, back to our site, Radiant Guardians. LyRa here, just to talk to you today about protection from just the energies. With Pluto in retrograde, there's a lot of angst going around. So the energies are quite heavy and dark in some respects, and if you're an empath, you'll be feeling this, and you'll be feeling overwhelmed and a bit tired. So I'm here today just to give you a few tips on what I do to help me in my day-to-day life with protection. So here, this is a orgonite, which I use to protect me from the harmful effects of the radio waves and 5G and stuff like that. So that's handy to have, or else you can have a piece of shungite, which is also very good to keep you safe. And I never go anywhere without my trusty black tourmaline. And this is a hematite, which is also good. You can also get jewelry and beads. I like the rings. Now, you can also, if you like to, carry around little crystals in a bag that you can pop in your bra or in your pocket. And my, apart from black tourmaline, my go-to two crystals are bronzite, and this is called chiastolite. Now, I apologise if I said that wrong, but this is quite a special crystal. It's got, as you can see, the cross in it. And the combination of these two stones together are actually quite powerful in protection. So I would recommend, if you can get your hands on these two, to always keep them on your person. All right, and other protection stones, of course, are black obsidian. A lot of people wear the black obsidian bracelets, jet, smoky quartz, and selenite. So I've got here a chunk of black tourmaline and a trusty selenite, and it's my smoky quartz. So just to show you, it comes back to front unfortunately, but chiastolite is spelled Chiastolite. And it's a really lovely stone to have. If I'm going out, when I hop in my car and I back out of the garage, I say to myself, because I've done Reiki, I go Reiki, 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 Daikomyo, Daikomyo, Daikomyo. I call upon my divine presence in earth. And I ask for my house and my animals inside my house to be protected while I'm gone, and I also ask for protection for myself and my car while I'm out and about. I ask that I get from point A to point B safely, and that there's a bubble of protection around the car, and that there is also a bubble of protection around me to keep me safe from all negativity and anything that means me harm. Now, you can also ask to find a car park as well, so that's quite handy. Anyway, another good thing is to call in the armour of God. Now, you can do this by just stepping into your higher self by going, I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am, I am. And then you say, higher self, I call upon the armour of God to protect me, suit me up from my head to my toe, and offer me protection from any negativity and anything that means me harm. Now, the armour of God is quite powerful, and another tip that you may not know is that you can actually pull Archangel Michael's sword. Now, that is a powerful protection tool, and it's something that you can use to sever cord cutting ties. So you can actually pull it from your head, and then in a ceremony to sever ties with a person, you can pull it and use it around you to cut any ties and bindings that you might have with that person. So there's all sorts of different ceremonies out there to sever ties. Usually involves preparing yourself ahead of time. There's always sage, which is a handy thing to have in your house. And if I'm doing any ceremonies, I always prepare by burning sage, and I will sage myself as well, invoking protection and to clear any negative energy. It's always good to have a little candle lit as well. And another handy thing that I have is a tuning fork. 528 hertz is unconditional love. So always do that as well. If you don't have that, you can use other things like the two little symbol things, the Tibetan, or a bell of any sort. It's a noise to break through, and you speak your intention that you are wanting to sever ties, and you're wanting to protect yourself during the ceremony while you're doing it. And then you put your armour of God on, and then you will write that person's name down on a piece of paper, and you'll fold it up, and you will put it in a container that's fireproof, and you say in the ceremony, sorry, I was just stopping my cat from coming towards the phone. Say in the ceremony, you pull the sword and you say that I am protecting and severing myself from all karmic ties and hooks, anything that is attached to me with this person. I am now severing this from myself for all eternity, and you put it around yourself, and then you, with the name in the bowl, you say like a little prayer, like I am now releasing my attachment and their attachment, and you could say the Lord's Prayer if you want to, and then you light the name on fire and let it burn till it's ash. And once the ash is cooled, you can take it outside and release it into the wind as a finality, that they're gone from your life, the attachment forever. And you always come from a place of humility, unconditional love, that you don't wish them ill. You just acknowledge that things between you have become toxic, and having a relationship with this person is no longer serving you, and that you've chosen to cut the cords and ties with them spiritually and emotionally as well. So I hope that helps someone. And there's all sorts of other things that you can do. I mean, Mr. Google's always a good source, but just remember that we have to come and be in a place that is centered, in a place of love. We should never wish ill on anyone, because we don't want that karma on ourselves as well. So it's just all about unburdening ourselves, making ourselves lighter emotionally and physically as well, so that we can center ourselves and just go within and live our life from where we wish to be in the fifth dimension, basically just from a place of love, from a place of no judgment, no fear, just have faith in everything that is happening. We shouldn't trigger. Well, we do get triggered, and that's really difficult. But usually the trigger could be something that you thought that you'd worked on, and perhaps you superficially worked on it, but it was still deep down inside you. And this is what Pluto retrograde is doing. It's bringing to surface all of these things that you thought that you had worked on it, but maybe they're lingering, and now is the time to actually get through this, to actually let go fully 100% and step into your purpose, your higher being, and just know that if you can live your life as much as possible coming from that place, that center, where you are just in the flow, you're not holding on to anything because you've let it all go, and you've let it all go with love and forgiveness, because forgiveness is also very key in this as well. So just remember to, out of respect and love and forgiveness, you're letting these people go, and you always wish them the best for their journey, but because you're at different frequencies, you're finding that being in their presence is disruptive for them and for us as well. So we need to acknowledge that we trigger people as well as they can trigger us as well. So it's just knowing that this is happening and just not engaging, letting it go, knowing that we're all essentially, we're the same, we're all source, we're all part of that beautiful divine spark, but we're slightly ahead in our journey than what they are, and we wish them well, but we've got work to do, big work to do, so we need to work on ourselves first and foremost. So this is what this is all about, just being mindful and stay centered, stay protected, and be humble, and just have that unconditional love, because everyone's going through something, be it superficial or something really quite hard and horrible, and we've got to realize this and just not take offense, and just know, and just not hold on to something that you think, oh, but they've wronged me. Well, okay, they may have felt hurt at that time, and we've done stuff like that too in the past. So it's just a matter of realizing that we are all one and the same. We've all, whether in this life or in a past life, we've been the perpetrator or the nasty person, because we're living in a polarity where there's good and evil, and so we naturally think if you're being wronged, that they're bad, and you know, we're the good ones. But we've got to realise we're everything. We've been all, and this is what we have to realise, is that we, between the good and the light, we've got to centre ourselves and be the better person. Forgive, and don't snap and trigger, and just if someone upsets you on the phone and you want to bite back or whatever, you just sort of say, look, I can't talk to you at the moment. I'll get back to you when I can, and just hang up. So there's polite ways of doing things, but always come from that heart-based centering, knowing that yeah, we're all the same. No one's better, no one's worse. It's just us needing to realise that you know, people are on different journeys and at different points in their journeys, and we need to respect that and be as humble and gracious as we can. So yeah, this is a wee bit of a roundabout video, but I hope that some of you have got something out of it. Just remember to just go with the flow. You're loved, you're needed, and we are all here. We chose to be here for this time, and we've got to show people the way, and we show the way by leading by example. Okay, and I'm here to yeah, just throw out little tidbits, little bits that I hope help some of you, and yeah, bless you all, and I hope that you have a lovely day and go in grace. All right, thank you so much. Bye-bye.